Hello, my name is Leslie Ann Bonet Jimenez, and today I will be doing a presentation on advice for younger kids on social media. As we all know, social media can be a place, it can be fun and dangerous at the same time. So today I will be talking to you guys about how it is bad for younger kids and how they can navigate social media without getting hurt, without feeling hurt, and how to prevent things like suicide and protect their mental health. Without further ado, let's get on with this presentation. So this image, as you can see, it's someone holding a phone that says social networks, and obviously the message behind this is think before you click, because a lot of children around this age, mostly around the ages of 11 and 13, those kids are literally opening to the world of social media and all the apps. They may think it's fun, they may comment and click, but obviously they have to think before they click. And a lot of children, that is their biggest mistake. They don't do that, and they may hurt other individuals and other small kids as well. So that is the memo of this image. Here is a short video I will be going to play right now. Okay. Now talking, how can social media be bad for young children and teens? To answer your question, social media can be bad for young children and teens because it can disrupt their mental health, physical well-being, and even impact the way their brains develop. As you all saw in the video, the phone was trying to pull the child away from the outside world into the phone world with apps, games, and everything else. Taking him away from the outside world to see the world full of brightness and screen time is a world that kids should avoid while they're at a young age. And as you guys saw at the end, the phones were already scared about the kid putting the phone away and enjoying the outside world. Our phones can also have feelings, and they try to put ads to us, and they try to make them pop up so that we, the humans, can act like dogs and start just being on our phones the whole time and not enjoy the outside world, which is what the child was doing. He was eating all the likes, grabbing and chewing them up like a dog because he thought that, like, it entertained him. Why is this issue relevant? This issue is urgent because kids are getting on social media earlier than ever. Often they have the emotional maturity to handle it. While these platforms offer connection, they are also designed with persuasive architecture intended to keep users hooked, which can particularly damage to a developing brain. The average age for a child to get their first social media account is now around the age of 12. Yet most platforms have minimal safeguards for younger users. Unlike previous generations who could leave social pressures at the school gate, today's kids are always on this. This constant exposure to curated perfection, viral trends, and potential cyberbullying means that the digital literacy is no longer an optional skill. It's a survival skill for their mental health. These are the background perspectives. As you guys can see, I put two images here. One of like a man holding a phone and showing on his phone as if he was smiling, and then behind the closed doors of behind social media, he's not smiling. So it's showing how majority of people picture social media, but this is how they are behind closed doors. The next picture is just two people, a man and a woman, locked into their phone and looking at their phone, and their brain is just full of likes, like Facebook, a lot of social media. So that means this is how they're living their daily lives, and unfortunately this is terrible for them because nobody has to live their life waiting for people to like their posts and comment on Twitter, because nowadays children and teens are now locked in on their phone thinking that if they get more likes than the other person, they have a better life, and they're just living better. Sunken into social media. Identity formation between ages 11 and 15, kids' brains are hyper-focused on social rewards and peer opinions. The comparison trap. According to social comparison theory, kids naturally look to others to figure out where they stand. On social media, they often engage in upward comparing their real lives to the perfect lives of others, which is strongly linked to lower self-esteem and depression. As I talked about how it's bad for people and kids on social media. My key claim is what you see on screen is only a tiny perfect piece theory. And that is true. What you see on the screen may just be a little bit of the person's life, and in reality, it may not be their full life. The evidence. It explains that people often take 50 photos just to post one. And the mention that filters are like digital costumes. They look cool, but they aren't real. The viral suggestion is using iceberg diagram. The post-it is the tiny tip above the water. The real life can include messy rooms, bad moods, practice mistakes, is the massive part hidden underneath and like behind closed doors of the phone. Kid-friendly takeaway is definitely don't compare yourself to other people, and it could be called the behind the scenes to someone else's movie trailer. Always remember, your words are permanent. One key claim of this is once you hit send, you can't take it back. And a lot of children may misinterpret this and may think it's just a funny joke or something else, just because their friend tells them to send it. They feel peer pressured to not fit in just because of what they see on social media. It becomes your digital footprint. The evidence use the toothpaste metaphor. Once toothpaste is out of the tube, you can't poke it. And this is a metaphor, by the way. Comments and photos work the same way. Even if you delete them, someone may have seen them or saved them. Visual suggestion. An infographic of the 3 gates. A comment must pass through 3 colorful gates before it can be posted. And I have the poster before you speak, think. Think. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? A lot of children may experience cyberbullying from the internet, and they may even come to the conclusions and this causes many suicides every year because children and parents are not looking out for their children about what they think and post, and it can hurt someone else. The algorithm is not your friend. The key claim is that the apps are designed to keep watching you, not to make you happy. A balanced scale chart on one side is screen time, apps, games, videos, and on the other is real life fun, playing outside, reading, friends, and sleep. Kid-friendly takeaway. You are the boss of the tablet, don't let the tablet be the boss of you. Explain the apps. Brain hooks like red notification bubbles and infinite scroll to keep you from putting the phone down. It's like a snack that never ends but never fills you up. That everyone is their trap. But if I'm not on Instagram, I'll miss out on everything. My friends are all talking about things I haven't seen, and I'll be left out of the group. This is what a lot of kids think nowadays, and this is what they actually say. The refutation, the reality check. While it feels like you're missing out on social media, actually makes you miss real moments happening right now in front of you. The evidence is the digital distraction effect. The concept. When you are looking at the screen to see what your friends did an hour ago, you are missing what your friends are doing right now. The statistic research shows that heavy social media users often feel lonelier than those who use it less. Seeing a party online doesn't feel as good as actually being at one. Oh, okay. The conclusion, the big picture, the takeaways. The edit isn't the truth. Most of what you see online is just a highlight reel. The algorithm isn't your friend. Apps are designed to keep you scrolling by showing you the things that make you feel intense emotions. Your value is offline. Likes, hearts, and views are just digital pixels. They don't measure how funny and kind or talented you are. The conclusion part 2 is set a sunset rule, put the phone in a different room for 1 hour before bed. The 5 second rule, before you post a comment, count to 5 and ask, is this something I'd say to their face? Follow the If an account makes you feel bad about yourself, hit unfollow. Your feed should make you feel inspired, not less than. Thank you.